What do you think is the most important issue to women your age?
I think the most important issue is guaranteeing human rights for women everywhere, regardless of how old those of us on the receiving end of this question might be. Women's human rights around the world are perilous at best, and I think we all have an obligation to use whatever resources we have at whatever stage of life we are to try to help others.
What woman has been the most influential in your life?
I think the most influential woman, and this will sound quite trite, was my mother. My mother was very much a no-nonsense woman who headed up many organizations and had a great deal of efficacy and effectiveness and commitment to getting things done, and that was a powerful role model for me.
What centers you?
I think a lot about the courage that people have under the most difficult of circumstances, and that makes me unafraid to do things that I think are truly important. In my work, I deal with survivors of terrible catastrophes, and when I think what they went through and the small amount that I'm called to do, I'm truly humbled.
Who would you like to see become the first woman president of the United States, and why?
I would like to see any woman become the first woman president of the United States who has a deep compassion for the rights of all people, who has empathy for those who suffer and who are disenfranchised and who have no voice.
Who do you think is happier in the United States today, men or women?
I think happiness is a relative phenomenon. I think that we're happy based on a biological happiness quotient that we have. I think psychologists have looked into this. People in terrible life circumstances still have moments of great happiness. So I think it's somewhat individual.